In the shadow of the Kwahu mountains, a small village grew quiet under the deep purple sky. Smoke curled from clay cooking pots, and children chasing fireflies slowed by the orange glow of dusk. Abina, a curious young girl, sat with her family outside their round thatched hut, listening to the low hum of drumming from the village square. They said the drumbeat carried the heartbeat of the people. Tonight, however, Abina's ears caught a softer sound. It was as if the ancient forest at the edge of the village were whispering secrets on the evening breeze. Abina shivered. Her grandmother had once told her that sometimes the forest listened. As twilight deepened, Abina and her grandmother, Nana Essie, sat beside a crackling fire. Nana Essie's eyes, wise and warm, reflected the flickering flames as she began to speak. Long ago, she said softly, the forests of Kwahu were home to spirits that spoke to those who cared to listen. Abina leaned in closer, her heart fluttering with excitement and fear. Outside, crickets chirped, and the baobab leaves rustled against the night sky. One such spirit lives in the talking tree, Nana Essie continued. It guards our people with ancient wisdom. But beware, my child, only a pure heart may hear it speak. Abina felt a thrill of wonder. The gentle night seemed suddenly alive with possibility. Later that night, Abina lay in bed, but sleep would not come. The full moon cast silver shadows across the sleeping mats. Suddenly, a soft whisper drifted through the door crack. Abina. It seemed to say. Her eyes snapped open. Heart pounding, she crept outside. The village was silent and still under the moonlight. The whisper came again, a gentle rustle of leaves from the dark forest, summoning her courage. Abina tiptoed through the dew-soaked grass toward the sound. Her grandmother's warning fluttered in her mind, but the voice felt kind, not frightening. Maybe, just maybe, she could listen. The forest path was dim, but Abina's fears eased as she walked beneath tall Kwahu trees. Fireflies danced around her, guiding her steps with gentle light. A warm breeze carried the sweet scent of jasmine. Suddenly, Abina stopped. A small bush baby peeked from a tree branch, its big eyes shining. "Are you the one who called me?" Abina whispered. The little creature chattered softly, then hopped away, disappearing into the underbrush as if in answer. Encouraged, Abina pressed on toward a clearing where moonlight pooled like a silver lake. At last Abina found herself in a quiet clearing. There, towering before her, was the great talking tree. Its bark was gnarled and wide, branches reaching for the stars. Tiny lantern-like flowers hung from its limbs, glowing softly. Abina's heart swelled with awe. "Hello, Abina," a deep, gentle voice rumbled from the trunk. The girl gasped and stepped back. "Do not be afraid," the tree continued, its leaves shimmering in the moonlight. "I have watched over Kwahu for centuries." "Why have you come?" Abina's mouth went dry. She had come expecting magic, and magic had found her. The talking tree's branches swayed as if in deep thought. "Long ago, your ancestors honored the forest," it said, and in return it blessed them. "But now, many have forgotten. Soon our land will thirst unless we act." The air around Abina grew warm and fragrant. In its ancient voice, the tree told her of a hidden spring, deep in the hills, pure water that could save the village. Abina listened, mesmerized. As the tree spoke, images appeared in the night air, dancing rain, lush green fields, and her grandmother's gentle smile. "You, Abina," the tree said softly, "have the heart to help your people. Go now, and find the way before dawn." Abina's eyes filled with tears of determination. "I will help," she promised. At first light, Abina hurried into the hills above the village, guided by the tree's directions. Her feet found a narrow path only she could see. Higher she climbed, breathing in cool morning air. Suddenly, through a veil of vines, she discovered a secret spring. Crystal clear water tumbled into a mossy basin, sparkling in the sunrise. Overjoyed, Abina cupped her hands and drank. It tasted of earth and life. She filled a clay pot to bring back to her people. The path back seemed shorter, as if the forest itself was cheering her on. At the village well, Abina announced with a bright smile, "We have water." The foresters answered. Villagers gathered, astonished and joyful, as Abina led them to the hidden spring. Back in the village, water from the spring healed tired crops and brightened tired faces. Children splashed in the new clear well, and elders whispered blessings. Nana Essie embraced Abina tightly. "You did it, my child," she said, pride shining in her tearful eyes. That evening, drums sounded again, louder and merrier than ever. Abina led a Thanksgiving dance around a fire, grateful for the forest's gift. As fireflies winked in rhythm, villagers told stories of the talking tree. Through Abina's bravery and respect, the bond between her people and nature was renewed once more. As dawn approached, Abina lay awake, the night's adventure filling her dreams. In her heart she carried the trees. Wisdom, respect the earth, and listen carefully. A gentle breeze stirred the leaves, as if whispering, "Thank you, child." She smiled, knowing the forest was at peace. The next morning, the village gathered around the forest edge. Nana Essie announced a new tradition. Each year, they would honor the talking tree under the Kwahu moon. Abina nodded happily, knowing this bond would never be broken. In that quiet moment, Abina understood something timeless. The oldest wisdom often comes from roots and branches, if only we choose to listen.